Hello, welcome to War Thunder. This is a replay of a match I did earlier today. I'm flying the BF-109E, which you can see right there. I personally really enjoy this game. However, the historical battles are a little bit one-sided in the favor of Germany. Whether or not you agree with that, it is the way it is. This particular battle went fairly well, but not entirely perfectly. Anyway, I'll let you watch and enjoy. I'll also fast forward here in a little bit. But some of the cool features that come with the game is like the ability to paint your aircraft. For example, these Russian kill marks and the Panther are custom decals that I've placed on my aircraft, as is the bottom of my aircraft, which, given that my name is Drake, I tried to find a Drake to put on the bottom of my aircraft. Plus, I figured that the white would help against the white clouds. And I like to take off with style. Purple haze, right? Anyway, I'll try to give some nice angles and so forth as, when the fighting starts. But I'm going to go ahead and fast forward the video a little bit so that we don't have to sit here and watch me climb to altitude and get into the fight. Now, I got a little bit disoriented inside the clouds as I was diving in on some enemy aircraft that you can see the little black dots of here. And I was like, I need to get out of the clouds, I can't see anything. Originally I was going to go for these two guys here on the left that you can see right there. And I was positioning myself to do a lag turn to go get them, but I was worried about these guys over to the right as well, and I don't know where my other 109 friend went. I lost him in the clouds. When I got closer though to these guys on the left, I realized that they were both flying the newbie aircraft, and I didn't want to take them out of respect for the level of their aircraft. I would save them for later. They were both named similar names. One was Sir something and the other was Sir something, so I was pretty sure that they were in a squad together. And when they saw me, they broke off from each other and split up, which meant that they were probably going to try to bait and switch me. Now I could have attacked one and gotten away, because the 109 is definitely faster than their aircraft. And when I rolled in on them, I saw a little bit more important targets over here shooting at my bomber pilots. So instead I broke off and went after them. Here in just a minute. I did though notice that he was turning in on me, so I turned in on him as well and gave a couple shots, but again the clouds disoriented me and I was unable to get any accurate shots out on him. It also worked to hit my advantage because he was unable to get any on me as well. Now I could have hooked up and shot at that biplane, but again I didn't want to shoot at the newbie aircraft, so I kept going. This head-on pass with the Spitfire turned out to be pretty bad. I don't know how much damage I did to him, but he definitely did a lot of damage to me, as you can see in that left wing there. I didn't quite realize how damaged I was, but I knew that I was having difficulty flying, so I was trying to get out of there as fast as I could. The Spitfire also turned back and went away, so I think I did a good amount of damage to him as well. I'll go ahead and fast forward again as I return to base, repair and rearm. At this point I'm laughing as I see the giant hole in my wing, and I'm telling my friend on Steam chat that, well, that would be why I can't fly that well. By the time that I've rearmed, refueled, and repaired, most of the fighting is done. Since there were no real player threats, I had to go out and take out some of the AI. Now this last one was not nearly as easy to kill as the past two. rather difficult to take down, especially after I had run out of cannons. This is all done on the historical battle, so it's a little bit more difficult than arcade. Actually, it's a lot more difficult than arcade, but also not quite as difficult as full real battle. After this, I was being taunted back down out of the clouds by the Spitfire pilot that I had tangled with earlier in the match. It turns out he was still alive, and I was laughing and saying that, you know, I enjoyed the clouds, and why didn't he come up and meet me? And we kind of tussled back and forth on the chat. But eventually I decided to go ahead and go back down because there was nothing more to kill up here. He wasn't going to come up and fight me, and I wanted to see if I could find him, even if I just had my machine guns left over. When I got back down though, I couldn't find him anywhere. So instead, I helped out with killing the remainder of the British ground forces. By this point, they only had 6 remaining ground targets, and I did go looking for the Spitfire, but I never did see him in the area, so I turned back around and went back for the ground targets again. and that's the end of the fight. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time.